Today I feeked up by alienating half my colleagues with one sentence. So I am in a field that is largely dominated by Asians, particularly Indians. It's probably 50% Indians. We get on really well, or rather we did, for the most part. It used to be that there'd be 7 of them in a group and me just chatting away. I did not care for segregation, and they were really nice and friendly. There was one, however, who I didn't like so much. And it had nothing to do with him being Indian. It was because he was lazy as FCK, and I always had to do all his work, too. He was always late, always left early, always left everything till the last minute, and I was often having to bail him out. And he was always sick. He always seemed to have some sort of respiratory affliction. To me, this is terrifying because I'm extremely susceptible to respiratory disease. I get it way worse than others. I have asthma, and worst of all, the person I live with gets it even worse, and I do not want to bring it home to them. So I'm a bit of a germaphobe, and this guy was always sick. Yesterday, we were just standing and chatting about this guy, and I was saying that I was getting a bit frustrated with him, quote unquote. I'm always partnered with him, and he just sits there and watches me without contributing and coughing his tuberculosis all over me. Suddenly, the room goes dead silent, and they all stare at me, then they walk away. Later, they all look very uncomfortable when I turn up and are kinda avoiding me. Then one of them turns to me and says, quote unquote, "You know, we don't all have tuberculosis." I have to scratch my head for a second, and then I remember that throwaway flippant comment I made earlier. So it turns out tuberculosis is actually a big problem in India, and there has been racist stigma against Indians regarding TB. I did not know this. I say that flippant phrase all the time if someone's coughing a lot or seems to be sick for a long time no matter where they're from. They thought I was being racist and basically saying his illness must be tuberculosis because he's Indian. I apologized for my misunderstanding, but I think they're still wary of me. TLDR, never jokingly say someone has tuberculosis, especially if they're from India or any other country with higher rates of TB. Edit. I should have made this clear. This was at college, not in a professional workplace. So, what is your opinion on OP's actions? Let me know down in the comments.